And here we go. The 5 red lights are coming on, and we are underway for racing here in Spa. Commentator gonna try and keep the lead. He does. Coming into turn 1 and taking that apex very, very strongly, getting a great launch. Baba all the way up into P2, hooping egg down into P3. Jonesy back up into P4. RD still in 6th, and in 7th is McJigglebun, but running away with this one is Commentator, and he looks absolutely rapid in this track. He was up 8/10 in his qualifying lap with no slipstream. Baba all the way up into P2. The Red Bull looking promising, trying to score some points. Hooping Egg just trailing by less than a 1/10.5. Coming through that chicane, through Aruja and Radion. Some fighting with the Williams down on the back end in P12 and P13. And everyone looking pretty much staying the same. And some movement there with McJiggle getting in front of RD Gamer. RD trying to go for the switchback. Does he get it? Just barely not able to. Some spinning out there with the V-carb. Down wide, and down goes Perigal and McJiggle. And so McJiggle going out. I think Xenoc is also out as well. Rage following all the way down into P12 after a spin there. And some chaos in that part of the track. As George takes up another place. And so does the V-carb of Xenoc. Junko in P8 right now, making up some places for the Williams. A sneaky great drive for him, up by 5 spots into P8. So RD Gamer coming through. He'll have Slipstream on the V-carb right behind him. This could play a huge role into the final couple of parts of this track. So it's a 4-second gap from the rest of the pack. As RD Gamer trying to make a move, he's going to get passed by F1 Junko. And Junko making it look easy as he shoots the gap, finds the space, and gets it there. Happening on the grid right now. Rage down into P11, so he makes up a place after his massive spin in the opening lap. He goes wheel to wheel. Cappy gonna get a 3-second violation for track limits and multiple warnings. Rage makes up another place over the Sauber, so we'll see if the V-carb is able to make up a couple more places. The Ferrari unable to do so. Down the Camel straight, reeling him in. ERS and DRS wide open, and Rage getting the move, able to do so, but going wide, having to give the place back to George. Allows for that to happen. Rage trying to make one more move around the inside. We'll see if he can get it before the hairpin. He is unable to do so. He does have the inside line, though, and will the move stick for Rage? The switchback unable to work, and the move will stick for the V-carb driver up into P9 after a very solid qualifying for him. Fell all the way down to P12. Now back up into a couple of places into P9. Perigal trying to make a move on the Ferrari. They do get it as Adri Perigal on the hard tires able to make a move happen. George going to have to hop into the pit lane soon. Those soft tires are going to deteriorate pretty quickly. And just a super fun track overall, as Perigal trying to make something happen, going around the outside, and will the move stick into the chicane through the Camel straight? It does. So Perigal up a place into P9 in the backfield, fighting for that, that extra point reverse. Then we head over to the United States to take on Las Vegas, then out to Jeddah, then into Shanghai, and for the final circuit, it's Yas Marina, as Baba able to get the move right behind Hooping Egg, so they're back up into P2. Jonesy falling a couple of places into the barrier, trying to get into the pit lane to switch off the tires. And it looks like we will have a safety car coming out. You can see the safety car just behind Pelicanis peeling off. So the safety car has been waived. And I would curious to see everyone going into the pit lane, everyone pitting onto the inners. I think they had to get new front wing. Safety car coming in this lap, and going to be a little bit slower. Still some rain. We're curious to see when the track's going to dry out, as Hooping Egg getting ready for the restart, waiting for the perfect jump, as he's just kind of trilling around with the car. Baba in P2, Crater P3, Pelicanis into P4. all bunched up, getting ready to go racing through the bus stop chicane. Safety car into the pit lane. Once we cross the start-finish line, everyone can start racing again. Whooping Egg trying to try and get a good exit here on the bus stop chicane, holding everyone up, and now we are racing once more as he crosses the start-finish straight. Baba right behind him in P2, a good jump for Whooping Egg as he maintains this lead, making it up into 4/10 from 3/10. Jonesy up into a place over Kuprikov. Kuprikov down into P11 now, and the top three remaining the same. No overtakes yet. Crater getting a better jump on Pelicanis as Pelicanis goes down by about a second to the podium. Pelicanis in P4, RD Gamer in P5, trailing by 6/10. We're in lap 16. Rage trying to overtake his teammate, and the Saubers trying to go around the outside. Looking like a Joshua Pierce, Sonny Hayes situation. Only one of them you gotta defend. Both of them have to attack. And it looks like it'll be Zeno who will attack, get the move. It'll stay straight, teammates. But it'll be a 1-2 for Mercedes as of right now. Massa Crater, you got a caution in Sector 2. It's another safety car. Another safety car coming out for Spa. And I think this is exactly what Jonesy was wanting. He's going to pit onto the soft tire compound car. So a couple of battles to watch on the left-hand side of your screen. We'll take a look at the P1 and P2 fight. We'll hop down to the P4 and P5 towards the end of the race. Here we go. Whooping Egg getting a good launch in the bus stop chicane, and Massa Crater trying to get that too, but Whooping Egg with the superior launch. Jonesy going to try and go around the outside up onto Massa Crater. Jonesy sticking to the inside, trying to slam the door shut. Is Massa Crater unable to do so? They go wide, a collision into the barrier. Massa Crater and Jonesy into the barrier, and Jonesy out of the race on this penultimate lap. As they go down, hopping up onto the podium is Rage and RD Gamer. Absolutely insanity as Massa Crater and Jonesy just don't take the apex well, and they go on the inside and unable to make anything happen there. But P4, P5 is Pelicanis, bombing down into P6. Zeno in P7 trying to make something happen. We'll see if that's the case. And I think Jonesy just left the server. So absolute insanity there for the final parts of the race. And would be very, very happy. I'm happy with P2, but that's not what we're focused on right now. We're focused on Whooping Egg as he comes away in the Mercedes, winning the Belgium Grand Prix. Crossing the line is RD Gamer in Rage. Baba right behind him. McJiggle in P5. P6 is Pelicanis. Crater up into P7. Junko into P8. Zeno into P9. And Cappy gonna round out the race, coming down into P10. But oh my...